Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 7. Dr. Joni here, and I want to say thank you for submitting your excellent coursework. And let's talk about what's going to be happening this week. In week 7, we have two parts. Part 1 is continue to explore creating a reflective portfolio, grad portfolio story with the focus on phase 3, collect. And then part 2, review the guest networker seminars on the career search process. So let's take a look at the module for week 7. When we open it up, we will see the module for this week. We'll see the discussion 5, which is the career search process from resume to GPS grad portfolio, is due this coming Thursday. Remember, we have the frequently asked questions section. And now that you've completed assignment 1 and 2 on the reflective portfolios and the first 4 discussions, some of which focus on the portfolio, remember, feel free as you're discussing planning your grad portfolio story or want to discuss any topics related to creating a portfolio, whether it's reflective or public, please join the Grad Portfolio Story Forum. Okay, let's look at the module for this week. As I stated earlier, we have 2 parts that we are covering. We're now focusing on the collect phase of creating your portfolio and the career search process with our guest networkers. I'd like you to, we're going to review the introduction. Developing your reflective portfolio, grad portfolio story with the focus on collect is an empowering way for you to support your learning, integrate your learning, and prepare to share your learning story. This module focuses on the process of collecting artifacts and evidence of your learning. The collection of evidence and artifacts can also be used during your career search process to support your learning story during interviewing and networking. This week, we will review guest networker seminars on the career search process. Our objectives for this week for the module relate to our course objectives stated in the syllabus 1, 3, and 4. When you complete week 7, you'll be able to discuss the components of the career search process, which include resume preparation, interviewing, researching organizations, applying to graduate school, and becoming an entrepreneur. And you will be able to identify and collect artifacts and evidence for your reflective portfolio. Activities this week should take an hour and 25 minutes. I've posted 3 of our INTS ebooks to look at. The first one will be the GPS Grad Portfolio Story Process, focus on reflective portfolio, Phase 3 Collect, and then creating the book specially for the reflective portfolio. This will prepare you for our upcoming assignment 3. Creating a reflective portfolio, focus on reflective portfolio, Phase 3 Collect. And I'd like you to take a look at the guest networkers career search process seminars that relate to all topics on the career search process. And here are some that I've listed, but actually I'm going to make a complete list for you. First, you'll be looking at Terrence Mosley, and he's from the KSU Department of Career Planning and Development. And this is his presentation on job search strategies and interview skills. Also, we've got Michael Dutcher, who's from Career Planning and Development, and his is on the career search process, promoting your skills to employees. And Amanda Long, who's on creating the perfect resume. Also, she has an excellent section on creating your portfolio, but we'll be looking at that too. Also, going to grad school with Michael Forehand, and he has a great presentation. He is with our KSU grad school, and he's got a great presentation on going and applying to graduate school. And then I have a page for you called Going to Grad School from Application to Advanced Degree Graduation. And this is a page I put together for you with topics that I could think of that relate to going to grad school. And then Becoming an Entrepreneur seminar. And this is information from our KSU Small Business Development Center, from the consultants and related resources. All right, so, and remember, we have an outstanding KSU Small Business Development Center on campus, and I have all the contact information listed there for you to take a look at. If you are a student at Kennesaw State University or an alum, any courses that they offer, if you call the office and register and do not register online, you can get a course which is usually $69 for about $10, and that extends after you graduate, and the consulting is free. Okay. Let's look at the coursework that's due this week. We have discussion 5 on the career search process from resume to GPS grad portfolio story, due this coming Thursday at 11 p.m. And then we have discussion Upcoming for next week is discussion 6 on networking strategies, and then assignment 3, creating your reflective portfolio, phase 3, collect, part 1. Um, After the module summary, after completing this module, you'll be able to define and begin the process of creating a GPS grad portfolio story with the focus on reflective portfolio, phase 3, collect. You will have reviewed the guest network of seminars on career search process, and you will review the process of collecting artifacts and evidence of your learning. You'll make the connection between the collection of evidence and artifacts for your reflective portfolio that can be used in the career search process to support your learning story during the interviewing and networking. Module checklist. Continue to read our ebooks. Look at discussion 5 that are ebooks that are listed here. Look at write discussion 5, which is due this week, and review upcoming discussion 6 and assignment 3 due next week. What's coming up? Well, we're going to continue looking at creating your reflective portfolio, phase 3, part 1, collect, and networking strategies, sharing your story. Remember, just as a reminder, if you need an extension for any of the coursework, just send me an email. It's preferable if you send it on the D2L email. I can get back with you quickly. Of course, you can write on the school email, but I will be looking for you first on the D2L email. Okay, let's take a look at this discussion. Discussion 5, again, is on the career search process, strategies from resume to GPS grad portfolio story. And what I do here is part 1, read and review the Career Services Center online career guide and review the career webpage on the complete graduate resource. And part 2, read and review the following information on the career search process, job search strategies, resume to GPS grad portfolio story, career search for college graduate 2.0, career search graduate school and youth seminar with Dr. Mark Forehand. He's the assistant dean for international programs and graduate admissions. His contact information is on his guest networker page, so you can reach out to him as well. I'll look at the career search process going to graduate school that I've created for you from application to advanced degree, and career search process becoming an entrepreneur, KSU small business development. And part 3, what did you find helpful from the resources on the career search process, and what are some innovative Web 2.0 career strategies using LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook? And remember, as I said, I hope you are enjoying and finding the coursework helpful. And if you need an extension, let me know. And we are one day closer to graduation. Dr. Joni, have a great learning week.